This is day 24 of me manifesting $500,000 and we are on track, y'all. Make sure you save and repost this, share this out to whoever you need to share this to so that they can be inspired and you all can start manifesting money. I woke up today and I did a money meditation. Now, I really like doing meditations though, because it gets me just in the vibrational frequency of money and abundance without me really having to do any thinking. Then I got the message as clear as day, y'all. And it was like, talk about breaking down the mindset of other successful and wealthy people. So I'm gonna do that for y'all. So I was seeing a creator on TikTok. She just popped up on my For You page. And she was talking about how she makes 6 figures in 2 months on TikTok. And she was all excited about it. But you can tell from the way that her demeanor was and the way that she was acting and just her vibe in general, she felt confident that she is making 6 figures. So what does that feel like? It feels exciting. It feels like I can do it, you can do it too. It feels like, and the belief that was going on that I was getting was, it's so easy making money. All you have to do is post and you are bound to go viral. All you have to do is post and you make money. Anytime you post, you make money. Those type of beliefs were coming up. That's what I was getting. So whenever you're hearing somebody talk about anything, if they're talking about, oh, this is how I went viral. Oh, this is how I made $10,000. Oh, this is how I started my successful business. Oh, this is how I got into this amazing soulmate relationship. You want to start analyzing and write down, get a piece of paper and write down the beliefs that you get out of it. You don't necessarily have to know their exact beliefs, like what is exactly going through their head at that moment. It's about the beliefs that you pick up on. That's what matters. And I also, on another note, I seen this other creator, not recently, but I have saw her stuff in the past. And it's how she manifested her man. And she was saying like, oh, okay, she was going to like some dance class and then she like bumped into him when she was going through the door and he was going through the door. And then it's like, okay, so at a glance, it seems like, that was random. But it wasn't, because I believe in another video, she was saying that she did all this inner development prior to, and she learned how to be happy by herself and love herself. She did stuff to get to that point. So she had a certain mindset, a certain energy going on. And then, boom, she met him. So no, you don't have to go to some dance class to meet your soulmate, y'all. That's not what I'm saying. That is not the point. The point is she had a certain mindset. She did the inner development, and then that happened. It does not matter the action you take. It doesn't matter about the practical or physical action that you take. Because she could have went to the coffee shop and she would have still bumped into her person. You have to be in the right vibrational frequency. In the Science of Getting Rich, Waddles, he talks about having that right kind of energy. That's what it is. Do the inner development. See what your beliefs are about being in a relationship. See what your beliefs are about your loving yourself. Well, how do you feel about yourself? See what your beliefs are with your relationship to money. How do you feel when you spend money? See what your relationship is and your beliefs are about business, starting a business. Did you see your parents growing up and their businesses failed, and so they told you that most businesses fail? What was it? Then I had the inspired action to make a video on how luck isn't real. Luck is what you make it, because luck is a belief at the end of the day. It's not some separate energy where, only some people are lucky and some people aren't. No. You create your luck, and that's what happens every single time. But I'm going to be so real with y'all. I had a headache all day. And what I did get out of that, though, is, girl, slow down. Slow down. Because earlier in the morning, I was like, I was so excited to post a lot of videos on TikTok because I was like, you know what? I'm going to post 15 videos on TikTok because that was fun. But then when it started getting down to it, I started to feel some anxiety, like, oh, I want to get these in, but I got to do this and I got to do that. Blah, 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 blah. That was that frantic energy. Okay? So it made my headache feel worse. So then I decided to give this a meaning. I was like, this is telling me to slow down. So I did not make any more videos after that. What I had was good enough. And then, and just throughout the day though, just been taking it slow for the most part. And I'm going to take it slow tonight after this video. And the other thing though, that I came to the decision on is these videos, I'm going to start doing them weekly. So not daily, but it'll be weekly. So the next one will come out, this is the day 24. So on day 28, I don't even remember what day that, I think that's a Monday. So on Monday will be, I'm going to pick it up on, what is that, week 4, I think week 4, or something like that. I'll put it in there though, y'all. So make sure you tune in every week for this series. It's gonna be just like a show on TV. You get it once a week. Plus, I'll have a lot to report back to y'all on, like the results and everything. So you can be in anticipation and be excited for what's to come. You know what though? Today I was buying some stuff on Amazon, and then I did feel something when I was buying the goods. I felt some anxiety. So that's something to pay attention to, y'all. When you're paying for something, how are you paying for it? Are you paying for it from a state of gratitude and appreciation? Like, I know I'm receiving way more than that. Like, how are you paying for it? Or are you paying for it in anxiety? Like, oh, this is draining my bank account. This is doing this. This is doing that. So I noticed that though. And don't be afraid to be aware of this stuff, y'all. Just because you're aware of it, like if you have a belief going on, like this is draining my bank account, does not mean that you are in a low vibe state. Because you're reflecting on it and you're having the self-awareness, so that is a high vibe state. So I noticed that and I was like, oh, okay. Let me shift the belief that I got going on here. So then once I shifted it, I came back into the situation. How do I feel about this purchase now? Oh, I feel better. So that's how you know the belief is shifted though. Go back into the situation, see how you react. If you are still feeling anxiety when you make another purchase, or that purchase, you go back to that purchase, that tells you go back and identify what the limiting belief is. Because the one that you identified before may have just been a surface one. Go deeper. I appreciate you for watching this video though. And remember what I said before, these videos are going to start being weekly. And so I'll be able to give y'all more content on other areas that I'm excited to talk about and that I feel that you need to hear anyway. Don't worry, just because you won't see me for a couple days does not mean the energy and the vibrational frequency of this whole thing has to end. I have my CEO Manifestor Workbook Bundle in the link in my bio on TikTok, and then I have it in the link in the description on YouTube. So you can start allowing yourself to be a consistent vibrational frequency to the money you desire, to those 5K months, to the relationship that you desire. You get to have your dream man, to getting more clients in your business, to even starting your business that you're so passionate about. You can do all of these things as long as you allow yourself to stay in the vibrational frequency of that thing. And that's where a lot of people are thrown off. So I'm not going to have it. Y'all have been following me. Y'all have been watching me. So I am helping you manifest the best life that you've ever had. And I will see you in the next one.